How you doing today? Yeah. Are you here for your eye cleaning appointment? Excellent. Would you mind just confirming your name for me? Okay, wonderful. And is that your preferred name, and how do you like to be addressed? Okay, wonderful. So go ahead and just sit down, get comfortable. Okay, so for our eye cleaning appointment today, I'm going to be first just taking a little inspection of your eyes, making sure that your eyes are in a good state to have a nice deep cleaning today, okay? And then depending on your needs, I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, what your eyes need, what's going on, so that you're in the loop the whole time, okay? But that procedure varies from person to person, so it's really tailored to you. Okay, so do you have any questions for me first off? Yeah, it'll be completely painless, and we'll actually tape your eyes open, and I've got a little bit of eye moisturizer to keep your eyes from drying out, okay? Yeah, it's a little bit of a peculiar feeling, but there's no pain whatsoever. Okay, let me go ahead and sanitize my hands, all right? Getting down to the last bit of sanitizer. Gets a little hard to coax that out. There we go. So, any particular reason why you wanted to do a deep eye cleaning treatment today? Okay. Yeah, sure. Sometimes it's fun to do one. Sometimes you've noticed your eyes are a bit itchy and may need a little bit of a flush. Sometimes they're a little on the dry side, so we can add some moisture. Right. Okay, so first I'd like to take a little look at your eyes. I'm going to use a pen light firstly to illuminate our area, and I may bring out a magnifying glass just in case there's anything that I'm not quite sure about, okay? So I want you to just relax as best as you can, okay? You can take a few deep breaths if you'd like, anything to just get you centered and ready for our treatment, all right? Okay, so for this treatment, I am going to need to be touching you. Is that okay with you? Do I have your permission to do that? Okay, wonderful. So I'm gonna come in real close here, and I want to just look at the eyes themselves. Perhaps you've had a pen light in your eyes to test them, but I'm only going to be using this for inspecting them. So namely, what I'm looking for here is that the eyebrows are intact and your eyelashes are intact, and that there isn't any infection or too much redness. We can do with a little redness because that might mean that your eye is just simply dry or irritated, but just really depends on the context of the situation. So I think overall, I'm going to go ahead and just look at the lining of your eye. So I'm going to lift your eye up and ask you to look down. Then I'll pull your eyelid down and ask you to look up, okay? I'm just going to do this one side at a time. So I'm going to pull up. I want you to look down. Very good. Okay, you can go ahead and blink. And then I'm going to pull down and you can look up. Right, there you go. Okay, you can go ahead and blink a couple times. There you go. And I'm just going to pull this eyelid up. go ahead and blink a few times. There you go. Okay, so I just wanna look at your tear ducts here a little closer. You know what? I'm gonna bring out the magnifying glass, I think. Let's see. Okay, that looks great. All your surrounding tissues look pink and well hydrated. Your eyelashes are fairly evenly spaced. The eyebrows are certainly intact. Okay, and the conjunctiva, those were nice pink, well hydrated. Okay. Alright, and the sclera itself is a nice clear color. Your irises are bright. Beautiful color, by the way. Yeah, I imagine your mama had something to do with that, yeah? Yeah. Okay. So I think we can proceed with our treatment, and there aren't any restrictions on what we can and can't do. So we're gonna get the tape out, and this can be a little nerve-wracking for some people, but I'll be very slow about it. I'll tell you what's going on so you're not surprised at all, okay? Okay, so we've got just a standard piece of tape here. Right here. And I'm going to take some scissors here, and I'm just going to cut some pieces off. So we have 4 main pieces. Those are going to be our bread and butter, but I'm also going to cut a couple other pieces just in case I need a little extra support or one of the pieces loses their stickiness. I like to just be prepared so that you're not left hanging. Got 3 extra pieces there, just in case. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that taping there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull your eyelid up, and I'm going to just tape it into place. So I'm going to do it in a way so that it doesn't feel tight and nothing feels, restricted or anything. So I'm just going to take this eyelid here, and I'm just going to go ahead and tape that there. Okay? So yeah, it's kind of funny because your eye wants to blink, but it can't. And I'm just going to do the lower eyelid here. There we go. Very good. And let's go ahead and do the upper eyelid. And the lower eyelid. Okay, just making sure everything is secure. Very good. Okay, so how does that feel? A little peculiar? Yeah. Is it painful at all? Is anything too tight? Alright, you just go ahead and let me know if it does end up being that way, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and start here. Just going to open up my little case of tools. Okay, so please let me know if at any point anything's painful. Alright, that's very important. Okay, so first we're gonna do a little dusting off of your eyes, okay? I'm just gonna come in with this very fluffy brush here. Very soft, very fluffy brush. And we're just going to very gently dust off both of your eyes. I know this is a little weird, but like our skin, our eyes can sometimes accumulate dust or dirt, and your eyelashes are wonderful filters most of the time, but sometimes things get a little goofy. So we want to make sure that we're just clearing out any of that surface dust or debris. Okay. Just like that. How is that feeling? Okay. It's nice because I'm able to do both eyes at the same time. Some of our services, like our ear cleaning service, oftentimes it's done one at a time. But here we're able to do both eyes at the same time. It saves a bit of finagling, and then it's easy to give each eye the same attention that you would individually. Okay. Just gonna do some final sweeps with our largest brush there. I get out a couple of smaller brushes here. So I've got a little fluffy brush, and then I have a little detailed brush here. So with these, we're going to really make sure we're getting into all the cracks and crevices, and this detailed tool is particularly useful for getting into the eyelash line. Okay? Alright, so just sit still for me. We're just going to do a little bit of detail work here. Just like that. Okay? It's very relaxing. It's very subtle. It's like you almost don't even feel it, right? Yeah. We pride ourselves on being extraordinarily gentle and very mindful of the eye, the organ, the structure surrounding it. We want to make sure we are as careful with your eye as we would be with our own, if not more careful. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to take this in different directions. That way we can really make sure we something that is supremely mainstream, but I think it may still catch on yet. You never know. Okay, let me go ahead and grab that detail brush right here, and we're going to get primarily into the lash line with this. Right here. There we go. Making sure those puppies are clean. As clean as possible. There we go. Okay, so I think that we're going to use a little bit of a moisturizing solution on the eyes so that we can help you clear out some of that dust. I'm just going to grab a little dropper here, and I'm just going to very gently let that drop into one eye, and drop into the other. And then I'm going to grab some more. And we're going to go ahead and wipe the eyes some. Okay, you ready? Just like that. Almost patting. I'm letting that moisturizing solution get soaked up into the tissue, and with it comes all those little bits that we weren't able to dislodge with the brushes. They get flooded out, if you will. We're going to do that a few times. So we're going to take our dropper and just drop that into the eye. And then drop into the other eye. Alright, let's go ahead and just pat at that some more with some more cleaning solution. The moisturizing / cleaning solution, it's really interchangeable. When we're putting it directly into the eye, I call it the moisturizing solution. And when we're cleaning the eyes with the towelette and with the bit of solution on there, that's when I call it a cleaning solution. those eyes, soaking up any stray particles. Okay, let's do that again. Some people think this has a bit of a cooling sensation to it. Some people think it's more of a warming sensation. Maybe it depends on the time of year and the temperature of the room, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and just pat that up so that the paper wicks away, all those stray little bits. At the very end, we'll give you a little bit more moisturizing solution so that your eyes aren't too dry. But after this, we're going to need them a little bit more on the dry side so I can get a good little polish on them. Very good. I really appreciate you sitting so still for me. It makes my job so much easier, yeah? Just making sure we're real thorough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold this up, and I'm going to put it across your eyes and just give it a little bit of padding, okay? We're just going to put that on the eyes. I'm just going to pat along that. Okay. Just going to refold that there. Okay. Pat. Just getting the last of that solution all absorbed into our towelette here. Alright, how is that feeling? Okay, so before we give you a polish, I want to do just a little bit of detail work. And I just want to make sure that we got everything we could. So I've got a couple of toothpicks, and I know coming really close to the eye, this feels very, you want to cringe a little bit, but I am extraordinarily careful. These toothpicks will never be at this angle with your eye. They're only ever going to be at this one, okay? So there's not going to be any sort of collision with a sharp point, okay? I'm very careful about it. Been doing this a long time, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm using these little toothpicks to separate your eyelashes and really investigate. If I find anything, then I can use my little forceps here, and I can use this little tool here. This looks like a sharp edge. It's really not. It's quite blunt, and I can work that out of the eyelashes. Okay? Is that all right? Okay. So with this one, I'm going to start with one eye and then move on to the other. We'll do top, bottom, okay? Alright, so I'm going to come in real close. And I'm just going to be working on separating the lashes here. Making sure right there, then I can try to use firstly my forceps, and I'm just going to come in really close and just grab at it. But if it doesn't work, then we can dislodge it using this tool right here. So right there. And then we can pick it up. There we go. With the forceps. Okay. Real simple, real easy. No pain there, right? That's good. That's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna work on the eyelashes and just look around for any little bits. Okay. Okay, so got that. Didn't have to use our little tool there. This process doesn't generally take too long, but I do want to make sure that we are thorough. Okay, so the top is done. We're going to come into the bottom now. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to try our forceps first. Okay, that is just not coming, so we're going to go ahead and use our little dislodging tool. Okay, and then our forceps. There we go. Quick, easy, painless. Okay, let's see. I think I get in right here. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's try the forceps. And I grab my toothpick just to get this one eyelash out of the way. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that whole eye is done. We're going to move on to the other side. Right here. Right there we've got a little bit. Okay. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that little particle. It's another tough one. Right here. Okay. hopefully one last little bit. Apparently I wasn't so thorough on this eye, huh? Okay. Oh, but there it comes. There it comes. Very easy, alright? Okay, very good. Now I'm just going to run through the lashes again just to make sure we got everything. Okay, we did. So we're going to go ahead and do the bottom line, and that's going to be it on the eyelashes. Let's see, I'm just gonna, there we go. Sometimes you gotta get into some weird angles so that you can really thoroughly clean the eye. There we go. Very good. Alright, we're gonna go back up. Right at the beginning. I missed just a little bit right at the beginning. Let's go ahead and try to... Nope. I have to use our little dislodging tool. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do one quick eye clearing with our moisturizing solution. And then we can go ahead and move on to polish, okay? Alright. One, two, okay. Alright, we're just gonna clean that up. Just pat the eye. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Okay, and then I'm just going to lay this over your eyes and just pat out the rest. Okay, very good. I would say blink, but I know you can't really. So let's go ahead and work on that polish. So I'm just going to give you a quick little buff with this little brush here. Okay, and then you'll be all ready for polish, and then you'll be done. Okay. Just working in little movements. Gotta be very careful on buffing the eye because the structures are so delicate. But without a little bit of buffing, you're not able to get as clean of a polish on the eye. So we're doing just very, very delicate movements here. Okay, so we've done a quick buff. Let's go ahead and polish with this specially made for eyes microfiber cloth. So I'm just going to put my hand on you just so I can steady myself. And then we're just going to very gently polish the eyes. Just like that. I get the old one finger polish. Okay. There we go. That's beautiful. There we go. Very good. Okay, I think that you're all polished and you're all ready to go. Oh, let me just get that little bit there. There we go. So, all polished, all ready to go. So now, I'm just going to drop a couple of moisturizing drops in your eyes, and then we'll take off the tape and we'll get you on your way. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that tape. I'm going to try to be very careful about it. Sometimes it likes to be a little persnickety. I'm glad we didn't end up having to use our extra pieces of tape. I would rather have them on hand, but we didn't need to. There we go. Okay, and bottom here. And top. Okay, now this is where you can blink finally. So just go ahead, have as many blinks as you want. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. Just like that. Okay? Alright. So how are you feeling? How are your eyes feeling? Yeah, oftentimes people say that their eyes feel completely new, and since you haven't been blinking for a while, it kind of feels a little strange, but in a good way. So nice and clear, everything's moisturized. Moisturized and thriving, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of our treatment. Any questions I can answer? Anything else I can do for you? Okay. Yeah, I would recommend this eye cleaning. I would personally say at least with every change of the seasons, if not twice in a given season, especially in the summer, especially in the winter. Those are two very harsh seasons, but spring and fall can be just as harsh with allergens and what have you, but I would definitely do this at least twice a season. Yeah, so pretty easy, very painless, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bid you adieu then. I really hope you enjoyed this eye cleaning treatment today. Thank you so much for having me do it. Really appreciate you being here, okay? I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your night. Thank you so much.